Welcome to Christian Journeys, everyone. Today's video is going to be about how to vlog, particularly how to vlog on your iPhone and your iPad. So let's dive right in. So, you want to be a blogger. You want to start YouTube videos. So, all you have is your phone. Right? So, you're probably a beginner just like me. So, how do we vlog? We grab our phone, turn it on, we hit the record button, and we vlog like this, right? And we just start talking and we start making videos, which is perfect. However, your YouTube channel, it's gonna grow. And because it's gonna grow, you're gonna need to grow your equipment. So starting out with the phone is perfectly fine. So let's dive right in and talk about what we need to do to add to our phone to make it presentable to blog and more convenient and better for the audience. So I have here the iPhone 7, okay? And the reason why I don't upgrade the phone is because the new iPhones have the same camera sensor. They all have the 12 megapixel camera. So the new ones have like something called the wide angle lens. So instead of spending $500, $600, $800 on an upgrade, I got a new wide angle lens to put on my phone. So what do you need to get started to start blogging? Well, first of all, if you hold your phone like this, the problem is it can fall and drop really easy. So what you're gonna need is a handle, or what I like to call a grip. So the first thing for the grip is what I got right here. Is I got the Manfrotto twist grip, which twists and adjusts your size to your phone. It can fit any phone. It's been proven and tested. And on top of that, this one particular has a cold shoe mount for the microphone. So let me demonstrate how that works. So you open the clamp, obviously, and put it in your phone and tighten it and twist. And it ain't going anywhere. It is in there. So if you are going downstairs or something, you don't have to worry about it falling. And you want to shoot in landscape mode. You don't want to shoot perpendicular like this, straight up and down. So it's perfect. It's designed for this. Then I got the Manfrotto mini tripod, which twists in the bottom just like so. So now I have a handle and a grip. Okay, so it's not even expensive. This right here, the twist grip, costs $30, and this tripod only costs $12. And I got them both on eBay for very cheap. And I recommend you do the same. Just type in Manfrotto twist grip and Manfrotto tripod, and they fit right in. Look at this. It ain't going anywhere. And then you can adjust the angle by pressing this button and unlock it, so it can go in any rotation you want. It could spin around, and the best part is you can set it down. It has a tripod, so you can set it down and blog while you're eating or whatever you want to do. So the next step you want to do is get a lens, because when you're blogging on your phone, it kind of crops in and the video kind of hides a lot. Let's just say that it doesn't show your full wide angle like our eyes, like human eyes see. They see a wide view. So you got to make your camera see a wide view. So what I did was I upgraded to the Moment lens and case. So there's a lot of clip-on lenses that go on phones, but I don't recommend that because it can just get knocked right off. So I got the Moment brand, and I got the wide angle 18mm. And then I got the case that matches my phone. So if you have an iPhone 7 like me, or iPhone 8 or 10 or whatever, it can fit easy peasy, just like that. And then the lens just twists on, just like that. So it's solidly on there. So now we have our wide angle lens, just like that. And later on I'll demonstrate what the difference is and why it's so necessary, especially when you're vlogging. So now let's talk about audio. The phone's audio's sounds kind of distant. People can't really hear you very good. I got a lot of complaints when I started out. Just had a GoPro on my phone, and the audio wasn't very good. So I had a lot of complaints, and I'm all about my fans, my subscribers, right? That's why you're doing this, because you want your subscribers to be happy with your product, with your videos, your brand. This is demonstrating who you are, so you gotta make your viewers satisfied. So the next step is, for the iPhone particularly, there's this cord. Okay, so now I'm back on the iPad's microphone, so it sounds a lot different. So here's the microphone, and if you just plug it right in with the cord that it comes with, it won't work on your your Apple products. It's only made for like DSLRs or high-end cameras, and obviously we can't afford that because they're hundreds or thousands of dollars. So that's why we're using our phone. So I had to buy this extra cord for additional $13 just to attach to the iPhone. So what you do is just slide it in just like that to your cold shoe mount, and then you have to take the dongle cord as well, which costs another $10 from Apple. And I tried third-party brands for a couple bucks and it didn't work, so you have to go through Apple. I went to Best Buy, I got it for $10, and you can buy this cord there too, or on eBay. And then now you're ready to go. Now you can plug it into your phone and get good audio. This is called the fuzzy thing. So now you have this, and the problem is, since it's such a wide angle, your fuzzy wind filter thingy is gonna get in the way of your camera. So what I had to do to figure that out is I got a cold shoe mount extender for another $10. I know it starts to add up, but it's still cheaper in the long run. Shoe extender. So now I don't have to worry about it going in my frame. So I'm gonna go switch cameras now and set it to the phone so you can see the difference. Alright, so now I am vlogging on my iPhone, and I have the whole setup already built, just like I showed you. And I'm using the 18mm lens by Moment, and I totally recommend that brand for lenses for camera for your phone, because it literally turns it into a camera. It turns into a professional camera to take pictures and videos. Comes with a cap even, and a bag to keep it protected. So I totally recommend that. The setup for everything is around $150, give or take. You can buy them on eBay for cheaper, but I'll give you a list of everything down below if you're really interested. So now let's just grab this setup, and I can spin around like this, right? And now you can see a full wide angle. Now, what if I took away the lens to compare the difference? Let's do that. Boink. Now it's a lot zoomed in. It's like crumped in, and all I did was took off the lens. So see the difference? It is so important if you're gonna vlog with your phone or iPad to get one of these lenses so you can be arm distance away, totally far distant, even though you're up close. You don't want to be all cropped in and miss your scenery. So now that I have this all set up, let's talk about the iPad and my setup for that as well. So just to get started on the iPhone and iPad, I just wanted to mention you also need some software. So to record your footage, you're going to need a software called Filmic Pro, which is so professional and legit. It works just like a DSLR. You can zoom in professionally, zoom out. You can do ISO correction, so you can go darker and lighter just like a DSLR, and you also can focus just like a real camera, so you can manually control your footage. And then when you're done, you need to edit, so you can do iMovie, which is free and basic, or you can upgrade and get LumaFusion by LumaTouch, and it is so good. And to do tutorials on that, I just recommend that you watch. So just like the iPhone, I had to get a twist grip, and this one is by Ulanzi, and it's made just for tablets. And then I got a just any non-brand tripod for just cameras. So now you can blog with your iPad. So you can walk around, and this thing is sturdy. So it also has the Colt shoe mount, which is designed for the microphone as well. So now that we have this setup and the iPhone setup, let's go outside and blog. Hey guys, I just realized I forgot to mention what this microphone is. So it is made by the brand called Rode, and this particular one is called Video Micro, and it's small and compact, as you can see, and it comes with the wind muffler. So that one's $60. I just wanted to throw that in there, and it's really good for wind. Let's go outside and test this microphone and my setup. Let's do it. Alright guys, so I am outside right now on this beautiful sunny day finally, and I'm going to do this vlog. So here I am using my iPad, and here I am using my phone. Okay, so you can get different perspectives. So I'm not going to pretend to be a professional blogger. I'm still new at this. I only been doing this for over a year, and I watch a lot of bloggers daily, and I learned a lot from people. And I just want to basically blog about tips how to blog. So here I am outside, and the first tip I want to give is see how the sun is facing that way, and I'm facing the camera the opposite way. And that is my first tip, is get the camera that you're using away from the sun. Otherwise you're gonna have a lot of composition on your face that's not lit up. So basically, what is your channel saying? What story are you telling? And that's the main focus, major tip that I got over the past year, is what story are you telling? So my story is that I'm married in a long distance relationship, and my wife and I are Christians, and we put God first. And we travel. That's the story we're telling. So really, it doesn't matter what camera you have. As you see, I'm using my phone. I've been using my phone for over a year now. Okay, and I slowly got one piece at a time to add to this setup. So now I'm ready to just go out and blog. But if you don't have anything but your phone, then use your phone. There's a great director of Titanic, and the director of Avatar, and a bunch of other great movies that he made. His name is James Cameron, and as a filmmaker, he gave really good advice. His advice was, just go out there and film. Just go and do it. It doesn't matter how cheesy, it doesn't matter how inexperienced, just do it. So that's why all my videos that come out is me taking that advice. I'm just doing it. Okay, so I first started blogging with just my phone and a GoPro, an older model, a GoPro 5, and I had no idea what I was doing. But over time I realized I'm telling a story in each video. And so that's tip number 2, is just go out there and tell your story. And tip number 3 is to keep your story consistent. When I first started, my story wasn't really consistent. I kind of went all over the place. I didn't know how to blog. I didn't know what story to tell. And it finally hit me one day that I'm just going to be myself. I'm going to be a proud Christian. That's what I thought our title was going to be of our channel, was Proud Christian, but now it's Christian Journeys. And that's exactly what story we're telling. What's it like to be a Christian on a journey? Right now our journey is being in a long distance relationship. And it's really hard. in a long distance relationship. And it's really hard. So another good tip to use is just getting the right equipment throughout time. Like, have a focus on it. Know that eventually you're gonna want to get a better setup than your phone. So if you can't, then do what I did. Upgrade the phone with the grip and the tripod and a good mic. As you can see, it's windy. You probably can't see, but it's pretty windy out here. So because I got the new mic, it muffles out all that wind, and you can hear me a lot louder and clearer. And it's a shotgun mic, so it really picks up what's in front of the mic. So I tried blogging without equipment, and it's terrible. You pick up the wind, the sound's quiet. And I noticed that a lot of my subscribers on this channel are also bloggers, and they have their own channel based on like makeup and selling stuff. And I noticed that, you know, even you guys are in LDR, so it's kind of cool to see you guys subscribe to my channel. And you know, this video is dedicated for those people that are also bloggers. If not, then I guess you could just enjoy me talking to the camera here. So tip number 4 I would recommend is just practice blogging in alone environments, so you don't pick up other noises and get distracted and feel discouraged to blog in public. So just find a place like this that's kind of quiet. I'm around nature right now. It's nice outside. I got my short sleeves on and I'm loving it. I'm all by myself. But you're gonna come across moments where you blog in public, and that's where tip number 5 is so important. It's just knowing that you're always blogging in public. I am always talking to this camera here, or this iPhone, and you guys are the public. You guys are the viewers. So even if there's live viewers around me, there's viewers always. So I blog to get viewers. So as I blog in public, I notice that people are watching. I remember in Manila, I was walking around blogging. I got a lot of looks and stares, but honestly, that's all it was. They moved on with whatever they were doing. And when I was blogging in the ocean park, when I proposed to my wife, I kind of just tuned out everybody and focused on how I'm going to propose to my wife, or future wife, Sheila May. So basically, when you're blogging in public, just have that focus that you're focusing on the audience that you're talking to. I'm talking to you right now. You're watching this right now. So my focus is on you, not the people around me. So there's moments where you're going to get nervous. So just take a second, calm yourself, and then hop right back on it. Like, don't be discouraged, because think in your mind, you always have viewers. Also, I'm just going to grab this setup here and move around now, which is tip number 6. Okay, tip number 6 is get some outdoor blogs. It's cool to sit inside and get indoor studio time, is what we call it. But really, people also want to see you outside. Just get around a good environment like this. I'm just outside. There's no one here. There's people walking by here and there, but really, it's just me. So tip number 6 is enjoy the outside as you blog. Okay, so here I am against the sun. Now I'm going to be going with the sun. And you can see my face pretty darkened up. And this is another tip I'm going to give, is number 7. So I'm just going to move over here now. Okay, I got this tripod. I'm going to set it down. Okay, number 7. I'm just going to sit like this, okay? Tip number 7 is basically using the right software on your phone. Okay, if you're using your phone, I'm using Filmic Pro. There's the the title of the program. It's on every device, Android or iPhone. It's $15 US, and it's so worth it because take a look at what it can do. Okay, so here I am in the scenery. I have the locked composition on, so I just unlocked it. So here I am, I can change it now. See, this is called iOS, so I can capture very, very good lighting basically. And here's the focus. So I turn my camera into a DSLR. I can get just the right focus. And if you want it to do automatically, you just tap the screen and it adjusts. So here I am with the sun aiming into the lens. Okay, I bet my face is dark. And here I am against the sun and my face is lit up. Okay, so the settings change automatically if I aim it at the sun. Okay, look at this. If I change it slightly, it just lights up like crazy. But if I go into a dark area like the shaded area, you can't really see. So then I could change it, make it look like it's really lit up. So that's my tip that I recommend for you guys. Is just get Filmic Pro. Just spend the money on your channel. Okay, spend the money on your blog. Now, as a lot of bloggers that I watched, they have like excitement to their blog. They have like excitement in their voice. They're excited about many things, and it could be the most boring thing, but they sound excited. They're selling you on their video. So be a salesman. There's tip number 8 is just be excited. Like, I'm excited right now. I'm outside, guys. Like, I'm in the wilderness. And you know what? People might look at me funny, but I'm excited. You see the difference in my tone? I just went from boring to excitement, and I bet you guys got some excitement out of that. So it's important to have the right dialogue to your video. I'm gonna set this back down. There's not much to show you here for scenery, but there's tip number 9 is not only be outside, but get some epic scenery shots. So there's tip number 9 is just get some scenery in your background. If you're in Philippines, you guys have so much more to offer than I do here in this winter wonderland in Colorado. You guys have islands, you have waterfalls, you have so many different foods. You have a lot of places to travel to, like open roads. I can do those things here too, but it's a lot more expensive. So there's my tip number 10 is just have a good budget for your channel. Know that you're gonna invest into it. Expect to plan your budget, and as you're planning your budget, you're planning what videos you're gonna put up into. Like where you are, where you're at, where you're going. Like those 3 steps. Know where, record your footage of where you started, how you're getting there, and where you're at. And then you gotta have an intro, a middle, and a close. Basically, those are it. You can title it however you want, but you want an intro, you want a middle, and you want to close it. So that's what I would recommend. Here's a bonus tip: is you're doing this all by yourself. You're blogging all by yourself. You're a director. You're the director. You're the producer. You're the editor. You're the composer. You're everything. I am everything in this setup. So do that. Become that. For music, there's so many ways to get copyrighted free music on YouTube. Do the research. There's one called epicsound.com that allows you to pay $15 a month, and it has almost unlimited music to add to your channel. It's so easy, so easy. And when it comes on to editing, like I told you before, I use Luma Fusion, which is a $30 program. Yeah, I mean, just practice makes perfect. There's your bonus tips, guys. Just it's hard. It's not easy. I'm telling you guys, this is not easy. Alright guys, well I taught you guys how to set up right now. to get B-roll. You have A-roll, which is what I'm using right now, and then you have another camera or the same camera to create B-roll, which is footage without a blog. It's basically outside the blog. You can throw audio on top of the footage, but really it's not me holding the camera and talking to the camera. It's scenery, it's time lapse, it's underwater scenes, it's B-roll. Look it up, A-roll, B-roll, and then make yourself professional the best you can. I hope these tips helped you guys. I know this video got really long. Another bonus tip: when you're recording in 1080p, 720p, even 4K, it takes a lot of processing for your machine to manage that, especially in 4K or 1080p. So if that's the format that you're using, you're gonna need a lot of memory and a machine that can handle that. So that's why I am using the iPad Pro. I'm using the first generation iPad Pro, and it can handle 4K, and it has 256 gigabyte memory. So that way, like my phone is limited on memory, I can transfer it to my iPad. And also the power of the iPad Pro is just so much more stronger, and the battery life is a lot longer. My phone just died, so that's why I'm using the iPad. So I can make it lighter. And let's say that I want to zoom in, and I can. It makes it look so professional, like I have a lens, but I don't. It literally just crops in. So yeah guys, I recommend that you get a good computer or a tablet or iPad, so you can transfer all your videos to it. Make sure you have enough memory, good mic, and yeah, I'm blogging on my tablet right now. How funny is that right now? But it's so cool, man. Like, I have the right setup for it, so it's just like a phone. I'll be honest, like, it's not even heavy. I mean, yeah, people are gonna stare at me funny, but so what? They will anyway, right? No matter what camera I use. That's what I noticed. So anyway, I just want to end the vlog now. Here's my outro.